The 8-yard loss. Big hit. Oh,
The word concussion literally translates from Latin to English to mean to shake violently. Think about the brain as an egg yolk inside an eggshell, and the brain moving inside the skull is going to produce what we see with concussion. At the end of the day, what happens with concussion is that certain chemicals come out of the cell that shouldn't go out, and certain chemicals go into the cell that shouldn't go in, produces an energy problem to the brain.
What do you know about the harms of football concussions?
Well, having played college ball, I have a very good friend who's the head football coach at Dartmouth. His name is Buddy Tevens. He's very involved in concussions and actually developed a thing called the mobile virtual player, which is a tackling dummy that's controlled remotely. And his answer to this concussion issue is decreasing the amount of contacts in practice. So Dartmouth and now the entire Ivy League has adopted a policy. There is no more tackling in practice. Dartmouth has not been tackling for over 7 years in practice, and I think they had the number 3 defense in the nation last year without tackling in practice. Because 80% of the concussions happen in practice, not in games. The best way I know of inhibiting it is just learning the proper way to tackle. And obviously the other answer is they've changed kickoffs now, so that you get more touchbacks. And there is some even talk about doing away with kickoffs and just starting on the 20-yard line, because kickoff returns is like the number one event of concussions, just because the rate of impact on a kickoff return is just such higher. So that's another possibility that we might see in the NFL and college and all of football. So other than that, other than taking away the helmet and going back to a leather helmet where you will definitely not lead with your head, but and additionally you can there's talk about these new helmets that they're producing now that I know Dartmouth has some of them. There are actually sensors in them that send information to computers to actually track data on impacts, how many, and additionally the G-force associated with the impact. They gather all that data, and they can actually get some good information on.
The core sensing technology that Insight uses is a polymer film that develops a charge when impact pressure is applied to it. And if that impact is at a high enough threshold, it will send an alert to the alert monitor on the sideline.
These are the amount of concussions that were diagnosed from 2012 to 2017.
What do you think about the harms of football?
The harms of football is being injured. It's steps you can take to prevent being hurt. So if you know how to tackle, you don't tackle with your head, you don't lead it, you can hurt your neck.
How do you feel about football concussions?
It's important. You should be able to heal. You should take time to heal, but concussions, you can't really tell. You don't really know if you have a concussion, because you can have a concussion and don't know you have one until later.
So what ways do you think you can prevent getting a concussion?
Head-to-head contact, leading in with your head.
American football player Mike Webster was one of many that suffered from encephalopathy. His behavior became erratic and explosive. He died at the age of 50 by a heart attack. But with further examination, doctors found little brown patches known as tau proteins that are key drivers in dementia by slowly killing things.
What Amalo could not see was that hidden inside Webster's brain was evidence of a chronic disease.
Reports show an increasing number of retired NFL players who have suffered concussions, have developed memory and cognitive issues such as dementia, Alzheimer's, depression, and chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
What do you know about the harms of football? Do you think football is a harmful sport?
Yes, I think football is a harmful sport, just like any other sport, baseball, basketball, lacrosse. They said that football is pretty much highlighted because of the magnitude of football and the popularity of football. But yes, I do think it's harmful. It's a dangerous sport.
Do you think that there's a way to prevent concussions in football?
I don't know if there's a way to prevent it, but I know some ways that you could I think you can have more education about it. I think that we could train more Little League coaches. I think we can start at Little League level and get those guys up forward to how you tackle and block properly by seeing what you hit what you see.